I'm live. Look at that. Dinner will be 2 pieces of cod, and some steamed vegetables, accompanied by a tall glass of ice-cold milk. This past week, I have imbibed an absurd amount of beer. All right, let's get out of here, huh? Okay. What the fuck?
I think that was supposed to be lighter, but that's fine. That's okay. No mistakes, just happy accidents. I have a Bob Ross magnet on my fridge with that saying on it.
Anyone in here need something? You need something? You guys need something? How about that? You need that? There you go. Sit down.
Good reputation and curry favor with the tastemakers.
I don't know of any human being who wants to sit around in a poopy diaper. It's poopy. The wife and I went out and grabbed a little food at the local Waffle Home. You don't want turds. You don't want a turd butt. We're on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. We've left the Zuckerberg cookout for the day, and we're back on YouTube now. Yeah, no smoked meats.
Today we got a brisket on the big guy and some pork ribs on the green egg.
Look, hold on. Look, so here's what we're taking up. There's Warrior. There's my dog. Hey, Warrior. Hi. 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 That's something I made a while back. The photo is called allman.jpg. And he's holding some all and he says berm. Iron lung! It looks like over here to my left, they've got a new signature crispy sandwich. Actually, I got 3 of them. They got Smoky Mountain BBQ, Honey Mustard BBQ, and Nashville Hot. It's weird that I feel like I want to say crispy chicken, but they're not called crispy. They are crispy chicken sandwiches, but that's not what they're called. They're just calling them crispy sandwiches. I'd like a crispy sandwich. It kind of makes me imagine that the bun is actually going to be fried as well. Look at it. That's awesome. They should advertise that. This is a cool thing to get like a kid for a science experiment. That could be the science project. And you can get your bun fried and crispy or extra crispy. I don't know if they even do extra crispy anymore. That was the hotness for a while. That was the big deal. They brought in the extra crispy, and everyone wanted to do that, and it was very crumbly and crunchy. Set up the internet! I also listen to music on the internet. I want to talk to people too! But now you've got crispy sandwiches and a free lemonade upgrade. I wonder if that means you get a free lemonade with the sandwich. Fuck you, God! Damn it! Motherfucker!
Or maybe just, when you get the crispy sandwich combo, they allow you to get a lemonade for the same price probably that you'd be able to get a soda. So if you're looking to stop by KFC anytime soon, maybe try out one of those crispy sandwiches and let us know how they are. I'm not getting one myself, I'm just getting some mashed potatoes.
Taylor name drops famous video game Grand Theft Auto in her new song So High School, in a line where she sings, quote, brand new, full throttle, touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto. Folks, this is the kind of Pulitzer tier journalism we've come to know and love from our friends over at Kotaku. Hard-hitting, groundbreaking stuff. Now, in a rare blunder, I must say, they made a little misstep here. The pros at Kotaku seemed to let it slip right past them. That Taylor also teased in that same song line a brand new entry into the classic LucasArts adventure game series Full Throttle. Remember how it started off? Brand new Full Throttle. Touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto. Everyone's focused on the GTA, and they're ignoring the Full Throttle part. So you gotta deal with multiple shits at once when fucking tickle time happens. Oh, you gotta watch out for fucking tickle time. Be on your guard. Keep your defenses up, it might be tickle time. We're just drenched in shit right now. Look at it. Fucking done. We're done. That's that. That's it.
Goodbye.
If you take a few minutes to look around this new album, this Tortured Poets album, you'll see gaming references all over the damn place. For instance, track 1. What's it called? Fortnite. Come on. Then in track 2, the titular Tortured Poets department, Taylor sings this. She says, "You left your typewriter at my apartment." Guys, typewriters used in Resident Evil when you want to save, you gotta find a typewriter. Rest assured that there's plenty of content coming. Yes, the channel is about to explode. Hey man, welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube, to the Super Divorce Twitch, to the Super Divorce Kick. Maybe you're picking it up on network television by satellite somehow. You got that rigged up. However you're here, hello. Welcome to tonight's show. I hope you're doing finely on a Monday night. Why do I have so much beard and hair? Well, I guess to answer that question, the easiest explanation I can give you is that I haven't cut my hair in a while, and I haven't trimmed my beard in a while. And so, when I do both of those things, or rather, when I don't do the things that would cause them to be shorter, then I end up with what you're seeing right now, which is longer hair and a fuller beard, a fuller, longer beard. I don't know, I guess, well, you perhaps, I know you've popped in and out a bit, so maybe the pop in, the pop out, you haven't really focused on the situation that we've got going on here. Maybe that's what's up. Well, let's turn that down. We don't need that. Ugh. Nah, you're not out of touch. Don't worry about it. It's all good. You know, the hair grows long, it gets cut a little bit. The beard does the same deal. I trim it down, it grows out again. That's just nature. It's like seasons of hair. summer, fall, winter, spring, so on and so forth, over and over and over and over and over again. And that's what we do. So it's all good. Your shul has been torturing you a lot. That's what happens. That's what shuling turns into for a lot of people, is torture. When it turned into torture for me, I said, see you later. I'm out of here. And I twiddled off into the sunset like that. Because I had the credits to do it. I had the credits to leave early, and I left early. And that's what I did. You got a lot of nosebleed. I remember you coming in here and saying that you had nosebleed issues. Hopefully that's all taken care of now. Hopefully your nose isn't still bleeding everywhere tonight. I should put these on, I guess, so I can hear the video game I'm going to play. Vampire Survivors. I need to make sure I turn on my Twitch thingamabobber. Where is that? Twitch channel. Super diverse. Twitch Connect. Twitch mode enabled. If anyone's watching on Twitch, now you can play the game as well. Well, you can influence the game, let's say that. And so it's been a little while since I played this. I may have unlocked a few different characters since the last time I streamed it. But what are we going to go with tonight? See, I was trying to unlock all of the Castlevania guys. Well, I'm trying to unlock everyone, to be honest. But you have to do unlock condition, defeat the giant Medusa head with Leon Belmont. Where's the giant Medusa head? I need to figure that out. I guess I'll play as Leon. Yeah. You didn't heal your nosebleeds completely, but starting to calm down. Well, that's good. What's up, Sopas? Sopa says, OMG, I know that game. I have a friend who unlocked all the trophies and he is a complete psycho. That's pretty impressive. There's a lot to do in this game. But it's pretty badass. So I don't mind that there's a lot to do. Ode to Castlevania. Is this the one that I have to do to get the Medusa head? The giant Medusa head? Where is that anyhow? I guess it's probably an Ode to Castlevania. We're going to do Bloody Tears because I like that song. Alright, here we go. So we're starting off with this. So he's just got the whip that goes right out in one direction to start with. And... oh, that's right. When it's on the Twitch Connect, then I don't get to choose. People get to choose. And if no one chooses, then it just picks it for me. So I'm at the mercy of either the RNG or the peeps you see on Twitch and Twitch and Twitch and Twitch. Sopas is not from Argentina. Sopa says, I'm from Ahua Tacos Burrito. Un Mexicano, asked Jorfus? Un Mexicano. Un Mexicano back in the news. Lots of Mexicano news going on right now with the No Kings over the weekend. They said no Kings. No Kings. Because having, I guess having, what is it? What would you consider that? Like, immigration policy? Is that what it is? Having immigration policy is only instantiated by a king, I guess. That's kind of how it's figured, right? I suppose no other countries have an immigration policy, unless they have a king. Treasure found! $279 gold. Done. Okay. I wonder if anyone's over there. On Twilch. Nothing happened. Okay. That is that's not the chicken bonanza, is it? Chicken bonanza is where it all sound like that. Why was I using that? I was using the mouse, and I was like, this doesn't feel right. And then I went back to WASD, and it's like, okay, that's what I was trying to do. That's what I wanted. I wanted WASD. Okay, there we are. Can you guys hear the game tunes all right? Because I had it last set up for FNAF Secret of the Mimic, which I saw Markiplier finally started playing today. That's cool. I bet everyone's gonna enjoy that. I'm not being facetious either. I always enjoy Mark's FNAF playthroughs. One of the great gems of YouTube and the internet-based videos that you can watch. Nothing like a Markiplier FNAF playthrough. Though I'd say that I did a pretty decent job sitting here and playing all the way through it on Friday, and then I came back and I even got a second ending later Friday night, which was kind of nuts to do all that in one day. But I did it, and I'm proud of it. No one can take that away. Well, I guess YouTube could if they wanted to, because it's hosted on their platform. They can take away the video, but they can't take away the fact that I did it. Let's say that much. I'm gonna have to... It seems pretty light on enemies right now. Starting off real light. What I'd like to do is find this Medusa head. And I don't know where to look. Does anyone know where I can find the Medusa head? Probably inside of a castle. Probably not right out in the open. No problem. No problem if you couldn't be here. You know, it's up on the channel if you ever want to watch it. That'd be a good one to just put on the background because it's so long. You could put that one on while you're falling to sleep. You won't be bugged by any ads. It's a... Think of that, guys. Think of that. A 9-hour playthrough with no ads to bother you. 9 hours of playthrough with no ads. We got a few things there. A few whippersnappers. A sonic whip. Jorfer says he's about to enter in a dictatorship, so it's close to be a king. Javier is going to be a dictator? Is that so? I thought that he was like just straight up, at least he presented himself as like a classical libertarian. Slashing all your government programs and stuff. Is he really turning into a dictator? Or is that just sensationalism? Is that Argentinian fake news, or is that actually happening? Guess what, Mr. Super Divorce? I don't know if... What'd you say there? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to look in a second. Why didn't your last thing show up, Sopus? I can't read your last comment. Give me just a second. When I get another break in the action, I'll try and look at it. And see what you said. All I saw was, guess what, Mr. Superhorse, and I couldn't read the rest of it. What is this? What's going on here? What's being said? Don't know if I said it already, but my car is finally working and everything went very cool. Well, good! That's good news. I think I said that I had my van in the shop, too. I had to get that worked on. Finally got my van up and running. It'd been out of commish since, like, fall time. It'd been sitting there for a long time. So that's not the big Medusa head that they're talking about. That's more of like, that's more of a garden variety Medusa right there. Not the one that we're talking about. Not the one we're looking for. Old Medusa. Treasure found. So Javi rules in a way where it makes it seem kind of like a dictatorship, but he's still just a president. Do you like the things he's doing as a dictator? Because some people, I guess sometimes people feel like if the dictator's working in their favor, they don't mind so much. The problem is when the dictator starts doing things you don't like. That's the problem with a dictatorship. Everyone here is doing just fine. Jess is very busy. Boys are enjoying their summer. Playing lots of games. You know, I gotta force them outside from time to time so they get some sun. But everyone here is doing pretty well. How about everyone in your neck of the woods, Jorphus? Mama and Papa Jorphus doing all right? Okay, I think I'm gonna start trying to make my way. Oh, I got a weapon. An attract orb. Why would I discard that? Sometimes they present you with very silly options like this. Why wouldn't I get it? Of course I want this. That's a great item to have because it pulls things in. You don't have to get so close to the shits just to grab them up. Oh no, lots of fights and arguments. That's not what you want. Hopefully it's just kind of garden variety stuff. Everyone gets in arguments from time to time, you know, it's not the end of the world. Hopefully it's that type of thing. When you live together, of course, there's going to be butting of heads and whatnot from time to time. So that's to be expected. Hopefully that's all we're dealing with there, Jorphus. Well, you know, diet is one of the best ways that you can kind of button up your health situation. It's not something that the pharmaceutical industry is gonna try and hip you to. They'd rather shove some pills down your throat, make you a drug customer for the rest of your life, because they're running a business. That's what they do. They don't want you to get better. They want you to get better via their pills,
They want to hook you in just like a drug dealer. The drug dealer wants to get you the good stuff, so you get locked in. That's why every other way you can get healthy is always shouted down as disinformation or misinformation or dangerous conspiracies that you can heal your body without pharmaceuticals. That's a bunch of horse shit. Why do people have such a hard time digesting that fact? Why is that so incredible for people to try to believe? Everyone's willing to acknowledge corruption like every other industry, but I guess it's like you don't want to think the people who are supposed to be watching out for your health would do that kind of thing. Would just try to get you on the line, try to hook you like a fucking fish and reel you in and catch you so they can get you on their shit for the rest of time. That's what they want. They want you hooked in for the rest of time. How is that controversial to talk about? Why is that so mind-blowing for people? It's fucking common sense. They run a business. They're running businesses. What are they going to do? You think out of the goodness of their heart, they're going to be like, oh, yes, we've got this thing that'll alleviate your symptoms, but by all means, change your diet. And that'll wipe out the thing altogether that you're struggling with. Do they want you to have to take that insulin shot every day for the rest of your life? Or are they going to tell you, you know what? Don't worry about our insulin shot. Just get yourself nice and healthy. Solve your diabetes. Stop doing the things that make you diabetic. And then another contention there is, well, once you've got it, you just got it. You can't do anything about it. Even though there are millions of people who say otherwise. Well, that's just anecdotal. 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 Yeah, but it's like millions of people who say, no, you can actually like stop. You can stop like eating candy and fucking whatever else. What else? Like, I don't even want to say cheeseburgers. Because you can eat a lot of cheeseburgers and not be diabetic. If you throw the bun away, throw that bun out. Throw away that starchy shit. Throw all the carbs. The stuff that's spiking all your fucking blood sugar. Get rid of all that stuff. They're giving you lots of depression and unaliving. Whoa, fuck, dude. Don't do that. Never, ever do that. And here's the deal. That's another... Look, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist. But one of the... someone who has had my mental health struggles throughout life. One of the most important lessons that I learned was not to be overly fearful of your own mind. I think that's what meditation is great for. Mindfulness meditation, learning to sit and watch your thoughts and realize that you can watch them. You can watch them pass by. Like a river flowing. You can sit at the riverbank without being pulled into it, without jumping in and being whisked away downstream. You can sit and you can watch the waters of your mind pass by. You can learn to watch those thoughts and study and examine them in kind of a detached way. So they don't have to be so scary, because part of that feedback loop that can really ensnare you as an anxious person, if you're struggling with anxiety, with depression, your thoughts can come out of nowhere, and then you get worked up about them, and then getting worked up makes them intensify, brings in more of the negative thoughts, and then they compound, they freak you out more and more, if you learn the ability to sort of sit back and just watch them and say, I'm going to allow those thoughts to just roll by, then it becomes like a superpower in a way. And I think it's something that more people should be taught. But we're not taught to do that, of course. You know? In some of my darkest days, when that shit first started for me, and I kind of had that adventure, if you will, what do you go to? You start thinking about it, it's like, oh fuck, I need to get on something. I clearly have an imbalance of some sort. I need like a pill to bring me back, to make me normal again. And in some cases, some people perhaps do need that for a time, to like give yourself a moment to breathe. I think that can be helpful in some cases. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, do you want to be on something like that for the rest of your life? What always freaked me out about the thought, when I was really struggling, something that turned me on to like alternative, what would you say, alternative methods of mental healing, was the fear of what would happen if I went for a period of time and I like wasn't able to get whatever medicine I supposedly needed to be sane, to like not be anxious, not be depressed. It was like, what if I'm feeling great because I'm on this pill, but then for whatever reason I can't get it? Then what? Then I'm fucked. And that happens to a lot of people, not just within the world of mental health, but all sorts of ailments. Another thing I think is dangerous about getting hooked on pills of any kind is that that quagmire you can get into where you can't get to them. You can't get your medicine for whatever reason. Maybe it's pulled from the shelves. That can happen. That happens to people sometimes. The thing that was working for them ends up getting taken away. And then you feel doubly fucked, and that can make you just go even more, not insane, but it can make you feel crazier. But anyway, you know, just speaking frankly, bottom line, do whatever you gotta do to make sure you stick around. The unaliving thoughts, don't ever give those, don't give them any weight. Don't allow those to creep in and grab hold of you. We need you around, Jorphus. You got it. And we're always here. 11 p.m. I'll be here. You can always stop by. You know? That was something that I was telling Jess this last week. It made me feel good. It was a good feeling to have. Old Ghoulie said he was having a bad night. He said he was stuck in his feels, down in the dumps. And he was sitting there, he's like, you know what? I have a wrench I can go and wield over at the Super Divorce stream. And he stopped in. It wasn't right away. It was like after I'd been streaming for a while, and he jumped in. I was like, hey, what's up, Ghoulie? You know, and he told me that, and I was like, that, you know, that to me is worth a lot more than ad revenue or any of that shit. My favorite part of doing this is seeing the people in the chat, people who come back and hang out. That's the coolest thing. And then it's like a super bonus if I find out that I was able to alleviate some stress or allow people to come in here and just fucking leave that stuff behind for however long I'm doing this. Because I have no illusions that I'm anyone's savior or anything like that. It's just, it's cool to know that this little fucking thing that we got going on here in this channel can be a little escape for people. And that's nice. What's up, Super Cool? I see Super Cool Dude in the chat. Had anyone join on Twitch? I don't know. My chat's being weird. I've said this before, I try to consolidate the chat into like one window where it grabs chats from Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. But sometimes it just goes haywire.
it'll only show YouTube chats. And then I don't check. I look over on Twitch and I see that there are Twitch chats going on, or every now and again, someone on Kick, and I've missed people because I'm counting on the consolidated chat to put everyone together, and then it doesn't always do a good job. No, Super Cool is not Ghoulie. It's a different guy. Super Cool said they thought to be stupid. Just like when ya fail, just make sure you never give up, like John Cena used to do. Old John Cena. Indeed. Every little step is always a big step. Yeah, just keep stepping. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. And you know, sometimes it turns out, actually oftentimes it turns out that the things you think are like the worst, if you hang in there and overcome, you can turn those things into wins. You just have to trust in that. Trust in that. Trust in that process. Wherever you're coming from, the Lord, the universe, whatever you want to say, you were built for life. You were built to overcome. You were built to deal with whatever's thrown your way. Just keep stepping. Keep on keeping on. As a human being. As a human being, remember that. One of my favorite dudes, old warrior man, the ultimate warrior. He always said, never forget what you are. You are the rational animal. You are a human being. You have a mind. And your mind makes you able of dealing with anything. There's nothing you can't learn. There's nothing you can't overcome with the power of your mind. That doesn't mean if you just sit there and think, oh, I'm overcoming. That's not what I'm saying. It means if you really keep your eye on the prize, you have a certain goal you're trying to reach or a certain thing you're trying to overcome. If you see that and you know that you're going to overcome it, all the details, you don't have to know them right off the bat. They'll come to you eventually. If you keep moving forward, if you keep putting in the effort, little by little, the answers will come to you. You'll know what you need to do. You'll see it. You'll see the little windows of opportunity where you can get a win here, a win there. You keep stacking those up, and over time, you become fucking indomitable. Unbeatable. Exactly. Super cool. Whenever you're feeling down, just think the pineapple footage. They're not sad eating that pineapple. And the pineapple is always there for you in some form or fashion. There's always pineapple footage. Even when it seems like all the pineapples have gone bad, all the pineapples are rotten. That might be the pineapple you got in front of you, but guess what? There's plenty of pineapple out there. You just got to go and find it. And sometimes the pineapple you need is just right over there in the pantry, where you keep all your fruit. You had this other fucking pineapple out there and that one went bad, and it was like, oh no, my pineapple. But you forgot you had this other pineapple that's totally good. You ain't even cracked it open yet. All base speed up by 10%. Getting based. Always imagine yourself as the Giga Chad. Infinitely based.
The power to overcome. The spirit of Optimus Prime. That's you. It's like this right here. It's like having like this right here. The flaming hot garlic bread. Look at all these monsters. From a certain perspective, you might think, oh my god, look at this guy, he's surrounded. But look what happens. You keep stepping, you keep moving around, you stay fleet-footed and nimble. And you just start poning. That's what it's all about. Alright, Sopus is going to go clean some dishes. Alright, that's important to do. You don't want to let the dishes pile up too much. We'll be here in the background, holding it down. Killing monsters and such. As you're killing the monsters of house chores. A very important thing to do. Alright, Jorphus. Have a good night. Sleep tight. I hope you have nice dreams. Dreams of conquering and kicking ass. We're almost at the halfway mark, I think. I believe we got to make it to 30 minutes on this one. And I haven't even gone looking for fucking Medusa. So I don't know if I'm gonna even get to it. There we go, that's nice. Alright, here comes this guy. This old knuckle dragger over here. These guys piss me off. It's like, how are you so powerful? How are you guys not getting taken down yet? All these little plant guys. Come on. And then they just disappear before you can kill them all. Bunch of dumb dummies. Alright, we're gonna go on a quest now. We're gonna go looking for Medusa. We need to find this Medusa head. But first, I want to take these guys out. Because they'll probably give me a nice boost. There, I knew it. I knew there were good treasures to find. What's up, Sparrow? This is Vampire Survivors. Oh, look. WTF is this GG commented and Kick and said, this stream is so bad. Join mine. It's much better. Over on Kick. That's a great method to get people into your stream. I'm sure your stream is so good. Your stream is so good, you're going into you're going into my stream where I have how many people are watching on Kick right now? What do we got over there? Let me look. Let's see here. How many people are watching me on Kick? Right now, there are how many viewers? Is it going to give me that detail? I'd like to see that detail. It's not even showing me.
My guess is probably 0. Probably 0 people watching on Kick right now. And this guy comes in and says, "This stream is so bad." In all caps. "This stream is so bad. Join mine. It's much better." I'll even give you a free shout out. Here, if anyone wants to join WTF Is This GG, you can go watch his stream at kick.com/cbones345. Go watch his stream because it's much better than mine. It's so good that he is promoting his stream in my stream where there are 0 viewers watching. That's how awesome WTF Is This GG is. Oh, there's someone else who said the same thing. They said, "This stream is horrible. Join mine instead. Kick.com/cbones345. It's the same guy. Oh, and another name. So they've got this, they've got kind of like a bot situation going on here, I think. Whoever cbones345 is on Kick, they've got someone else called Soy Goku Bro who said, "Follow me, I'll follow you also. Let's grow together." And then they're pointing to cbones345. So yes, let's grow together. Let's grow together, C-Bones. Let's grow together. One message, "This stream is so bad, join mine." The one below it, "Follow me, I'll follow you also. Let's grow together." Both messages pointing to the same person's Kick profile. cbones345. So that's what's going on Kick tonight. I'm so glad I'm taking the time to multi-stream over there. Good shit. That's the sign of a fantastic streamer. That's someone who's really got content creation figured out. Go into streams where there are 0 people watching and promote your channel. Man, I've got to learn from the guru that cbones345 learns from, because they have got it on lockdown. That is impressive. That's impressive stuff. I've never seen anything quite like it. Now a new name. It's Jeff Killer. "Following right in my stream or I will keep spam you." Keep spamming, brother. Keep spamming. To Kick, it looks like engagement, and they're going to put me up higher in the rankings. So keep spamming. It looks like engagement. It's different accounts interacting with my stream. Thanks, I appreciate you. That's badass. Keep it up. Yes, yes, yes. Just Kick is another streaming service. It's similar to Twitch. Some people prefer Kick to Twitch. I think they have a little bit looser moderation policies. They allow some content, perhaps, that you can't do on Twitch. So, I started simul streaming to Kick as well. I was like, why not? No skin off my tits. I can do that at the same time. It's been a second. They've stopped for now. We need to go and find the fucking Medusa head, though. We really do. I've used that flaming hot garlic bread. Let's look down this way.
Try and do a little something here while these guys are frozen in place. There we go. Kick just had a big reveal last week where they welcomed Asmongold. I think with a big deal. And I was like, hey, where's my announcement? Why didn't you guys announce me? I could be like Asmongold. I'm here just as much. Maybe I don't do as many clips though. That's something I'm looking into. Getting into the clip game. Into shorts. YouTube shorts and TikTok. I finally broke down and opened a TikTok for promotional use. You know, looking at different ways of getting the channel out there without buying ads. Now it's Rodra DMC. Follow and write my stream or I will keep spam you. You're the only one in my stream, bro. You're the only one in that stream right now, big dog. Keep it up. And maybe Kick will be like, hey, man, that chat is on fire. We need to promote this guy's stream. Look at all those chats rolling in. We need to put this guy on the front page. Parm Aegis. I should add pineapple pizza to the pineapple footage. I suppose I could do that. What's up, Egghead? I wasn't being mean. That's the name in the chat. Egghead Games. I'm just gonna call him Egghead in a loving way. How's it going this evening? What brings you to the chat tonight? Were you looking up Vampire Survivors in particular, or just get a recommendation? Or I'm always interested to know how people stumble upon the stream and the channel. Get myself that. A little wall chicken. Though it's not really in the wall, I guess. Close enough. There we go. That's what I like to see. That's that shit right there. That's that fucking flaming hot garlic bread. That's what I call it. Makes enough sense to me. It looks like garlic bread and it gives you a big fireball. Or fire flames. Not just a fireball. Oh no, now the name has changed to I Love Panchito. They said, you are trash. I will harass you if you don't follow me. I wonder if I can get this up on the screen. You might be able to see the multi-chat at this point. Let me see if I move the pineapple footage. There. If you look closely, you can see what's going on Kick now. I think. You should be able to see the comments from I Love Panchito telling me that I'm trash. And they will continue to harass me if I don't follow. Don't want to get surrounded now. We have an opportunity to take out a bunch of these guys. If I can just kind of keep them at a distance enough to keep that going there. We have an opportunity to pick up a bunch of EXP. If I can stay far enough away. And also probably get a little bit of chicken here. Now they're trying a different tactic. Oh no, that's Sopas. Thank you, Sopas. Thanks for the... Sopas is getting in the chat on Kick. Trying to counteract the hatred. Sopas has told me I'm treasure.
Thank you for that. That's very sweet of you. I mean, it's not totally trash. If we're just going by gameplay alone, we're 21 minutes in here. That's pretty deep into this round. Watch this. We got Flamin' Hot. That gets the job done right there. Yes, sir. Oh, whoop. I got a little feisty. Gonna need to find some chicken. Really need some chicken here. There, that's good. Oh yeah. That's gonna do it right there. That's fantastic. Yes, sir. Now we're cooking. Let's kick his asses. Well, you know, it's gonna be like, here's one of those situations where it's dumb to even try, because they've got this scheme worked out where they're changing the name like every time. So if I take the time to go over and kick whoever just left the last comment, they're gonna come back with a different name in like 2 seconds. So I'd need like a full-time mod to keep tabs on that. And again, like I said, if they keep doing it, it's gonna look good for me on Kick, because the way the algorithm works is just like they see engagement, and they'll be like, oh, this guy is Jess loves it when people talk about crushing. They're gonna be like, this guy is crushing right now. This guy is crushing. Look at all those chats rolling in. And they're gonna put me near well, maybe not at the top, but they'll bump me up because they'll see all those messages coming into my stream. And they'll be like, let's get that guy some more viewers. And then we might get some people who aren't fucking pricks. So I'll let it go. I'm not too worried about it. But they're not listening. They don't get it. They're gonna keep helping me. That's fine. Let's go down this way some. Oh, look. Got some treasure over there. I don't have the best complement of items. There we go. Let's get back up here for this. Yeah. Treasure found. How about it? There we go. Yeah, go check out Sparrow's channel. Sparrow is indeed building a spring lock. Got some vids up there on that. Alright, we're at level 29. $246. Sparrow, if you could build any character from Secret of the Mimic, who do you think you'd build? And also, I looked into your theory, and it seems like that is, it's pretty convincing. A lot of people are convinced. Oh, we got Gold Fever. Golden Fever time. Come give me more gold. I want the gold. Bring me the gold.
Got a little luck on our side there. Whoop. Just an extra 152. I mean, it's not awful, but not really anything to write home about. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll get this treasure. Yes, that one. That theory. I won't say it out loud. Don't read the chat if you don't want spoilers for Secret of the Mimic. It's still pretty fresh, so I don't want to just talk about it openly. But there's some cool stuff going on with that game. I'm looking forward to running the New Game Plus. I was thinking about it earlier, and I'm like, I bet I could get through that a lot faster now. I bet I could cut my playtime at least in half. Might be able to do better than that. No, I don't have any mods on Kick. No mods on Kick. It's just me and my lonesome. Because I just started over there, like, maybe a week and a half ago. A lot of my streams have gotten, like, 1 to 2 views. So I haven't been super concerned about it. Come on. Come on, let's do something here. Just don't get trapped. That's all I gotta do. Oh, now they're in for it. Now you guys have screwed up. Still? Gosh darn it. If I could get another flamin' hot garlic bread, I think I'd be pretty good. You'd like to make the mimic with its eyes? That'd be cool. Did you say you're gonna try and do an endo after spring lock? That guy bothers me. Like, what are you doing? Why are you so powerful? That guy with the wings. Let's put him on pause. Put the guys on pause for a second. Alright, starting to get intense now. As you can see, look at that. But they're not letting me out of the woods yet, literally. Oh gosh, look at it. Gonna have to move. Need to find myself a bite to eat here so I can heal up a little. Oh boy, this isn't... That's not a good place to be. This corridor. That's not good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Gosh darn it. Oh my god. Well, fuck. Man. 27:55. I only had 2 minutes left. Shit. Well. Oh, I forgot I had a revive. I forgot all about that. I forgot I had done that. I had that special ability. I cashed that in. It's one of the things that I picked up. Is the ability to revive.
But it's not going to help me if I don't heal up a little bit. And I have to wait. I can't choose it for myself because we have the Twitch thing enabled. If someone was watching on Twitch, they'd be able to choose whatever and try to help me out some. You know what'd be really cool is Chicken Bonanza right now. That'll have to do. Just a single chicken, that's better than nothing. I'm gonna try to wrangle them over this way without getting trapped. There, we got a few hearts. Gotta keep these guys from surrounding us. That's what we want to do. You don't want to get surrounded. Heading over into the graveyard with the old lady of skin and bones. We got a treasure. Bam, bam, bam. Thanks. 552. Pickup range increases by 33%. That's nice. Should help me grab that up. We'll just keep them. We'll keep them behind us there. How about that? That seems like a good plan. Alright. 10 seconds more. There we go! Oh! Alright. 30:02. I don't need to revive again, that's it. Alright. Find 33 rosaries. Just unlock an achievement for that. Unlocks Hyper Laboratory. Survive 6 minutes with Leon Belmont. Find 30. Okay. Done. Let's check the bestiary. $73 out of 200. Needless to say, I got a lot of guys to beat still. And how about my collection here? 63 of 239. A lot of items left to get there. Roxanne Wolf says the bots are mental. Holy hell. Yeah, I know. Bunch of weirdos. Like I said, they're coming into a chat of a guy who's like brand new to Kick, making demands of me. Like I'm some big shot. I suppose it's flattering. Follow me or I'll spam you. All that kind of shit. Weird. Get Rune Tracer to level 7. I got a lot to do. Let me hide completed. Reach level 60 in the Dairy Plant. Level 80 in the Gallow Tower. Survive 20 minutes in Whiteout. That's probably doable. Maybe I should go for that. Just to check things off. In Whiteout. What else can you do in Whiteout? I just wanted to... I wanted to get these... check my power-ups. Roxanne said to progress to late game, you need to beat stages till a stage called Moonglow appears and level up your skill tree in the menu. Well, is this what you're talking about right here? I've done some of that. As you can see, I've unlocked some things, but not everything. I feel like gaining more EXP is probably good. Don't level up Curse. Yeah, this one right here. Increases enemy speed, health, quantity, and frequency by 10% per rank. Yeah, that seems like a silly thing to level up. So probably I don't want to do that. But, you know, growth seems like a good one right now. Duration might be good. Greed. I think we're going to go with growth. I think that's probably a good idea. There's an item in the milk factory that I need if I haven't unlocked it yet. What is that? Which item would that be? In the milk factory. We're going to do that. All right, we've maxed out growth. And let's go back here. Let's go to start. Let's see if we can... in the milk factory. Evolve the jet black whip. Evolve the wind whip. I want to unlock all the Castlevania guys, but all their conditions are like stacked and dependent on things you have to do with other characters, you see. The dairy plant. The map. Well, here. Okay, let's... You like Poe? The old man? Poe Racho? Alright. I'll play with Poe at your request. And what did you say? You said... Which stage? I haven't really... I guess I haven't unlocked it, have I? Because I haven't been going... Oh, yeah, here it is. The dairy plant. The birthplace of milk magic. Churns with chaos. Here, it's not just blood that curdles. A secret map awaits the hero brave enough to enter this overthrown factory. So I do have it. Okay. So I got both the relics in that stage, right? Haven't discovered that one yet. Is this the secret map you get for completing the dairy plant? Is that how that works? Complete stage 3. Oh dear. Don't do that. Don't pop a testy. All right, let's try. Be careful when crossing your legs. Make sure when you cross your legs, just do the ankle on top of the knee method. Don't cross your legs like a lady, because then you do run the risk of popping a testicle. He's got that garlic. He's got that natural garlic effect, which is good if you can get that upgraded. I know that much. I've played enough to know that. What'd you say? I'm not listening to you. I haven't seen you write anything.
What did I miss? If you think I missed your comment, just write it again, because I can only see... There's a reason the ladies do that and not men. Are you talking about crossing your legs like, you know, like knee on top of knee? That is the lady way. Anytime I see a guy sitting that way, I'm like, come on. Like, I learned not to do that when I was about 5 years old. It's like, what are you doing? We know that's not comfortable. That's not a comfortable way for a... It's not about being, like, macho. I mean, it does look feminine, but that's not the biggest reason why not to sit like that if you're a man. You recommend that I edit my videos more. Well, look, here's the deal with that. Is that... for one thing, I don't like overly edited videos. There are only so many ways I feel like YouTubers can edit videos. So I kind of prefer to just basically... What's going on here? I thought they weren't letting me do this. Let's go with I like the King Bible. That's a good one. But I like to keep, you know, gameplay videos pretty bare bones. And some very light editing at times. But I don't want to do like brain rot editing, and I don't want to copy like Markiplier's style either. I feel like those dudes kind of have their thing, and it's like, for reaction, the camera zooms in, you know, I've done that a few times, but I don't want to make it like a full-time thing. So when I'm doing edited videos, I basically will do like the super duper divorce ones, where I can edit them kind of how I see fit. And I put a little more time into those, obviously. But for just gameplay and such, I also don't have time to sit here and go through, you know, go back through hours worth of footage to do a bunch of editing. If I had an editor, then I wouldn't mind, but I've kind of got enough time to play a game, trim it down a little bit, and then put it through Premiere to just get the basic full gameplay. Lots of other bells and whistles. I guess I could do that, but I wouldn't be able to do as many videos. And I like being able to upload frequently. I like being able to showcase a lot of different games. Fade cuts on boring parts. Yeah, I see what you mean. See, for the most part, I will try to edit out a bunch of deaths, or if I get lost, I don't leave that in. If there's a lot of downtime where I'm just like looking around and I don't know what to do, and I go silent, I'll try and take that stuff out. But I like to mostly leave the full playthrough experience in. I'm not trying to pare it down for time. And I know that maybe that leads to fewer views, but at the same time, that's something that not everyone does. And some people like having the full experience to watch.
Some people like putting that stuff on in the background, you know, or just being able to follow from point A to point B. In games where you might get stuck, having the full thing there and not jumping like from part to part allows a player, someone looking the video up, to watch exactly how I went from this place to that place. You know, how I found my way through a trying area in the game or whatnot. The Red Reaper can be killed. Are you talking about the one who comes at the end of the level? That guy? Is that the Red Reaper? I'm guessing you have to be jacked to the tits to be able to kill that guy. But I was thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow. What would be a good game for tomorrow's stream? Anyone have any requests? Anyone played anything recently that they think I should check out? Anything you'd like to see streamed that other people aren't streaming? Always open to taking a look at stuff. I don't play every single request, but I have played my fair share of them. Played quite a few requested games. So if you have anything in mind, I have not chosen a game for tomorrow. Sparrow said, finish. What would you say? Stream Doom. Oh, the original trilogy. That'd be cool to do. I do want to finish the Dark Ages. I was thinking about maybe going backwards. You know, and doing the new trilogy and then going back and doing all the older games. Because I've got all those in my library. That's something I could do. But I will admit, I'm pretty noobish when it comes to the old Doom games. Well, all of them, really. I don't know my way through. And there are a lot of the... there are a lot of different pathways and such. You can get lost in those games, and there are many different levels to get through, so that'd be a multi-stream endeavor. Not saying I won't do it. Like I said, I was actually thinking about doing that. But I do want to complete the Dark Ages before I jump into another Doom game. Which I should do anyway. I mean, I'm already probably, what, like a third of the way through it, maybe? Sparrow saying I should do Secret of the Mimic and Into the Pit. Maybe go for that New Game Plus on Secret of the Mimic. I was thinking about doing that tonight, and I was like, well, I'll at least take one night off. We'll give Freddy a little break. Maybe just a little one. Maybe we'll go back to it tomorrow. Yep. Did I know that all of the Doom games are included with the Game Pass? I didn't know that, because I already have them on Steam. Dark Ages was really the only one that I was concerned with getting on Game Pass, because that's the only one I didn't own on Steam already. So all the rest of them I could just play on my Steam account. But that is cool to know. Maybe for other people out there who didn't realize that, if you have Game Pass, sounds like you can play any of the Doom games. Which is a good value. I did play Doom 2016 and beat that. but I would play it again. Because I believe the story goes Dark Ages, then Doom 2016, then Doom Eternal. Is that right? I think that's right. That's what I heard. That was the rumor. But I can't confirm. Why are you saying, oh no? What's wrong? What happened? Did I do something? Something awful happened? What are we oh knowing about? I feel like I should find a chicken. I need a chicken sandwich. I'll agree with you there, super cool. Doom guy. It's tough to think of a more badass character. I mean, I think Duke Nukem is pretty badass, but he couldn't survive the shit that Doom Guy does. Doom Guy is on another level. He's got powers and abilities that Duke just ain't got. Who else is another badass character? I'm trying to think if there's anyone who can hang with Doom Guy. I mean, no one's coming to mind immediately. Is anyone more badass than Doom Guy? I'm really thinking about that. I'm really trying to give this some consideration. Yeah, he would definitely be a good Jesus helper. That's why it's always hilarious, you know, when you look back on like the controversy surrounding Doom. Oh my god, it's so violent and satanic. You're just killing demons. What's satanic about it? The fact that there are demons in it? Okay, well there are demons in the Bible. Does that make it satanic? Like it's based in Christian lore. What do you want? How much more unsatanic can it get? You're this badass dude going around killing demons in hell. Bunch of pussies. Get your shit together. Get your priorities in whack. See, people always talk about things being out of whack. Get your priorities in whack. You gotta get things in whack. Let's add that garlic. Come on, give me that garlic. See, this is where someone on Twitch would be helpful. Because then I'd just be like, press 2, please, please, please. Hey, look, they gave it to me. That's that shit. And it'd be like, let's get that gold fever. How about the gold fever time? That'd be helpful. Oh, you're on Twitch, Sparrow? Thank you. Thanks for jumping in there. Let's get that garlic again. Let's take that garlic to the limit. Oh. Crown it is, I guess. See, I like the garlic because it provides that nice passive badassery that you want. You get that thing fully expanded, and all those dudes following me right now would just be absolutely fact. They wouldn't be able to keep up. It just becomes this kind of like dark looming cloud of death for all the enemies. So if I had it my way, that's what I would be going for, and I would get more of the Bibles because those also do a great job of clearing out the perimeter all around you. So it makes it very difficult to get surrounded. Sparrow says I know nothing about this game. Well, I mean, what you see is what you get. You have to walk around and try to not get pwned. And as the game progresses and your level increases, you can pick new abilities that will allow you to deal more damage at once, get rid of more guys, increase your health, stamina, so you can take more damage. This map seems to be absolute horseshit for providing health, though. I'm not seeing jack nor shit when it comes to chicken pieces, rotisseries. Yeah, that's not so good. I'd say there's a good chance Doom Guys is a Christian boy, a good Christian man. Well, that's... See, I mean, where is everything? Where's all my stuff? Where is all the chicken for real? Because this is about I'm pretty much cooked. There it is. That sucks, man. Didn't even make it halfway. Blech. Poe didn't get the job done for me, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go back. Power up. What does this do? Fires one more projectile for all weapons. Don't have enough for it. Effects from weapons last 15% longer per rank. We'll try that out. We'll actually do that 2 times. And we'll go with... plus 40% duration and speed. Nope, don't like that. We're going to go back to Castlevania. We're going to go with Sonia Belmont this time. And we're going to try Dairy Plant again. Sonia's quick. You can already tell. Sonia's a lot faster than Poe. So let's try that garlic. Let's get the garlic started in this one. Come on. Let's do garlic, please. Well, maybe not. All right, try number 1. There we go. Now we got that beginning garlic. Already feeling better about this one. Alright. Number 2. Yeah, I agree. Super Cool said, if you think about it, Doom Guy is literally just wiping out the entire demon race. Probably isn't fond of demons either, and I don't think he is. I mean, he seems very pissed at them. It's not that he's just like kind of clocking in and doing his job. He hates them. He hates demons. The way the Belmonts hate Dracula. You know, similar deal. Though I've heard the Netflix series kind of fucked with the lore. So I don't know. Not sure about that. How about Cross? Yeah, I don't think he would like vampires either. Anyone you might consider to be, you know, a member of the undead army. Demons, ghouls, zombies. I don't think he likes any of them. Done. Okay. Okay, let's... There we go. How about garlic again? How about another garlic there? Take that up to level 3 if we can. Yeah, there we are. Embiggening that circle. Doing some nice damage now. Just cutting through these dudes like butter. User's choice. Whatever you want. Hot knife through evil butter. Just like that. That's what we're up to here. Look at that. They can't even touch me right now. That. Getting rid of that pouch. The Zen is over. The effectiveness is worn off. Garlic it is. Take it up to, oh, it's going to be to level 3. That's what we're doing. We're going to level 3 with the garlic. Widening that circle. Not the circle of empathy, but the circle of hatred. For these undead son of a bitches. How about Santa water? I bet there's probably a Doom guy in Half-Life mod. I'd be very surprised if someone hadn't done that already. I'll have to look into that. That might be fun to do on a stream sometime. Doom guy in Half-Life 2. How about garlic again? Garlic? Can we get the garlic? Can we get number 2? Can I get that number 2? Sparrow said real. Are you saying there is really a Doom Half-Life 2 mod?
How about the axe? Oh, Super Cool's got a life hack for us. He says, turn your faucet on, the hottest setting, then put a butter knife under it for about 30 seconds, and that cold butter will be like nothing to slice through. Life hack. That's a better life hack than putting your butter knife in the microwave for 30 seconds. Don't do that to try and heat it up. Don't put your metal butter knife in the microwave to try and heat it up because you want to slice through butter. Use his idea instead. It'd be a much better way of doing things. That way you don't burn your house down or blow yourself up. A weapon found. The Spellbinder increases duration of weapon effects by 10%. Let's get. I'll take it. There we are. There we go. Let's just stand right in the middle of these guys. Let's just... Yeah. Yeah, we are like the knife that's been revved up under the hot water. The scalding hot water. Attract orb. Not my favorite, but, you know, it can be helpful sometimes. I won't turn it away. The attract orb. Drawing in the gems from a little bit further away. Can be helpful. Not just gems, but other items too, I think. Maybe. I really don't know. Does the attract orb work on other things or just the gems? Cutting right through them, that's for sure. Not slowing down on that front because we are taking them out sufficiently. If you go too long without killing a bunch of dudes, then they get more powerful than you. You got to keep those levels rising quickly. And how about spinach? Super Cool said, guess what? Joke of the night. You got a joke? Oh, you got jokes, huh? What's your joke of the night? What do you call it when a short person waves at you? You got me. What do you call it? What do you call that? You think you're tough, huh? That guy thought he was really something for a minute. Ah! A microwave! Ha! Good one. Top-notch dad joke. I'll tuck that one away. A microwave. I should have known because we were just talking about microwaves. Good one. I approve. Strongly approve. Okay, let's see how many of these guys we can get. We'll just go right around. We'll just keep going right around, just like this. There we are. Whatever. Any of these are fine. We'll take any of those. Whichever one. User's choice again. I think we got them all. I think we did the complete circuit there. Keeping that EXP going. Because they're starting to get more numerous now. Santa water. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution to the chat. Dad jokes, puns, stuff like that, always welcome. Always welcome here. Some people don't like puns, and I don't get it. Cheesy jokes, puns, it's all fair game, in my opinion. I think you gotta be real stick in the mud to not enjoy a good dad joke. Whatever. Any of them. Yeah, look at those guys. Not a chance. Yeah, I want you guys just file on in right over here. Just go ahead. Whatever you want to do. We got a bunch of jellyfish. Talk about fish out of water. We got a bunch of them. These guys don't belong here. You guys need to get back to the ocean. What are you doing here in the milk factory? What are any of these guys doing in the milk factory? In the dairy plant. This is not a good place for monsters. In the dairy plant? Though I do think that skim milk is evil. Maybe they only make skim milk here. That would explain it. There's not much in the world of food that's more evil than skim milk. It's not even real. It's awful. It's like murky water. It's just murky water. You might as well just take a glass of water and drop in a few drops of whiteout and stir it around, and that's skim milk. Well, I just like it with my cereal. Just use water and save yourself the trouble. It doesn't taste any different. It just tastes like water. It's white water. Exactly. Literally. You just said it. I didn't even see your message. Great minds think alike. So yes, that must be it. That's why all these monsters are here. Because this is the factory where the skim milk is made. All of it. All the world's skim milk comes from this place. Evil, demented, twisted skim milk. Making a mockery of what milk actually is. It's supposed to be ultra nutritious, delicious, nourishing. Skim milk does none of these things for you. None! It's awful. It's a joke. Get it out of here. If I were a dictator, I would ban skim milk. That would be what I would do with my dictatorial powers, is to ban skim milk. What level are we? 24? That's a good amount of chicken right there. I like that. That's good eating right there. We're eating good. Oh yeah, we're eating good tonight. Pomarola, spinach, Sonic Whip. Yeah, skim milk has all of the satisfaction of drinking a nice flat soda pop. It's like when you went to McDonald's at like, you know, noon, and you left your Coke sitting on the counter all day. You come back at like 9 p.m. and it's still sitting there, and it's like, ugh. Should I try that? You take one sip of it. No good. Immediately down the drain. It's lost its luster. It's not the same. It doesn't work. You can't get that back. Yeah, completely flat. Over. It's done for. It's lost all of its value. It's a car with no wheels. You know? It's a bird with no wings. It's what? What else is it? It's a cheeseburger with no cheese. Some people used to order that at McDonald's when I worked there many moons ago. Let me get a double cheeseburger with no cheese. Oh, you mean a double hamburger. Let me get a cheeseburger. Let me get the kids' cheeseburger Happy Meal with no cheese. You mean the kids' hamburger Happy Meal. I believe the word you're looking for is hamburger. That's the menu item you want. Come on, we can do this. We can get these guys. We don't need to run from them. We shouldn't be running yet. We should be balling. We should be putting these guys in their damn place. Yeah, just like that, man. Just like that. Stuff like that. Absolutely. Garlic. Yeah, skim milk costs more because they've fleeced everyone into thinking it's more healthy. I think that myth is starting to get turned on its head, and I couldn't be happier. People are seeing through the lie that there's no nutritional value in it. $410? Okay. Sure. Yeah, look at all this. This is good. All these little baby boy enemies that we can just carve them up. How about that number 3 garlic? How about that number 3? Give me that number 3 garlic meal. Please and thank you. Yeah. That's what's up right there. Look at that. Wee-hoo! I can just stand right here. Look at that. Look how fast that level was. How about Santa water? How about number 3? Thank you very much. Thank you for that. I mean, now we can just... Look at that. Another level. Number 1 crown. That'd be good. Crown would be good there. Yeah. Yes, yes. And another Santa water? Yeah? Yes, almond milk, soy milk, the trilogy of disgusting expensive milk. Rice milk is another one that shouldn't be. Rice milk. But nothing is worse than the abomination of cockroach milk. I was talking about that somewhat recently on a stream. Number 2, we gotta get that garlic all the way up there. Oh, okay, well, maybe next time. cockroach milk. Unfortunately, is a real thing that some people are trying to make an alternative. Cockroach milk. By milking cockroaches. It's not really milk. It is like some sort of disgusting protein ooze that can be squeezed out of a cockroach. Yes. Look it up. I'm not lying. Unfortunately, I wish I was making that up. Look up cockroach milk and prepare to vomit. Oh, but it's actually more nutrient dense than milk. I don't care. It's not real milk. You're using a word that means something to describe something else that's not that thing. And also, it's from a fucking cockroach. I'm not drinking the cockroach milk. You can keep that. You keep all that for yourself, cockroach people. You guys want to drink it, you go for it. I'm not having any. Let's go with number 1, Santa water. Please and thank you. Nope. Well, there's a lot going on here at the milk factory. At the skim milk factory, I mean. Let's do that King Bible to fire an additional projectile. If you can get a bunch of those whipping around, that's nice. Maybe next time. Look at all these dudes, man. Crown. That'd be helpful. Make those levels faster. If we can do that crown. Take to level 5. I think I do need to find a little bit of health right now, though. I can't just stand here forever. But we can get that garlic up again. Just 2 more to max it out. Ah, clover. Who needs clover? I don't want the clover. Get this treasure. What do we got here? We're at level 39. Ah, nice! A garlic! Leaves us with just 1 more garlic to fill. Cut a path here. I don't know. Whip? Whip? Yeah, people have been saying bugs are good. I'm not eating the bugs. It's a humiliation ritual. I'm not doing it. I'll stick with my steak. I'll stick with burgers, bacon, real actual human food. You know what I mean? Yes, there are some places in the world where people do snack on bugs, but there's a reason why human beings have always hunted large animals. That is where we get our protein. That's what we are meant to do. I will not hear the bug propaganda. I mean, I can hear it, but I'm not buying it. Whoever wants to eat bugs, they can go for it. I'm not jumping on. I will not eat the bugs. You will eat the bugs. You will own nothing and be happy. Sorry. I like my personal possessions and I like my fucking ribeye steaks. Well, I guess I didn't need that yet, but whatever. Alright, I feel like I'm at a good level where I can start taking those dudes out. That's good. Maybe the whip? Maybe the whip? Used to have a local, you know, kind of knockoff Dairy Queen. We had Dairy Queen, but there was also kind of a knockoff place called the Pirate's Whip near where I grew up, because we were the West Carrollton Pirates. The local dairy bar was called the Pirate's Whip. Rest in peace, it's no longer there. I think it's like a used car dealership now. Like one of those really small lots. Sparrow just air fried himself some Korean style chicken. That's very industrious of you at this hour of the night. Out there making Korean style chicken at 1 a.m. Maybe it's not 1 a.m. for you. It's 1 a.m. for me. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, the Pirate's Whip. That's like where we would always go after baseball games, you know, for Little League and that kind of shit. Or you walk over there with your buddies during the summertime. I have some fond memories of the Pirate's Whip, but I always preferred going to the Dairy Queen, like the next town over. I was kind of a traitor in that respect. The Dairy Queen was in the town over from us called Miamisburg, and they were like our rival, the Miamisburg Vikings. So Vikings versus the Pirates. You know, that was always the big football game, the big baseball game, the big basketball game. But I lived there for a short time when I was really young, and my grandparents still live there to this day. So I would always go there on the weekends and hang out, and that place is also near and dear to my heart, but I always loved the Dairy Queen there. And that place is still there. That Dairy Queen has not been turned into a car dealership. They stood the test of time. In the end, they won. They proved me right in my preference for not choosing the Pirate's Whip. Whip, yeah. You got it. W-H-I-P. Like our character here is using a whip. Let's do that number 1 King's Bible. Oh yes, Sparrow, you're in Michigan. A Michigander. I've recorded multiple musical albums in Michigan with a fantastic producer named Josh Schroeder. He is in... What city is he in? Boy, where is that? It's not Bay City. Why can't I think of it now? I feel like it's somewhat near Bay City. Damn it. The name of that city has escaped me now. I thought I had it. I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. Let's cut through there. Let's try that. that guy. Kind of Poseidon-looking fella. How about the King's Bible again? Come on. Bible or Santa Warder? One of these two. Alright, that works. Santa Water is good. That gets a nice drop-down spread effect. Oh, we got some treasure chests there. Oh. They even gave us fireworks for that one. That's nice loot. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. And yet another one. Super Candy Box 2 Turbo. Got the Liquid Death Blueberry Buzzsaw. Pretty good. Fualafualu. What? Fualafualu. What the heck? I feel like these are all items I've never even seen before. The Gorgeous Moon? I don't know what any of these things do. This is crazy. Back in the day when I went to the store, it was, do we need milk or any juice? Now it's what kind of milk and juice do you want? Yeah. So many different options. Too many options. And it's bullshit because they're not good options. I don't know. This one looks like multiple guns. That might be kind of cool. Let's try that. Firaji. I once worked with a guy named Firaji. I don't think it was spelled the same way, but pronounced similarly. Sparrow tried almond milk for the first time at his aunt and uncle's house. It tasted weird. Indeed it does, because it's not real. It's not really milk. Of course it's going to taste weird, because you want milk. And it's not milk. People have to convince themselves, well, actually, I kind of like the taste. No, you don't. You're coping. That's big time cope. People who say, actually, I prefer the taste of almond milk. No, you don't. No one does. I don't believe anyone who says that. I don't believe them. Super Cool is so picky he can't handle pulp in his orange juice. I don't mind some pulp. I don't drink orange juice very often. I like it from time to time. I honestly liked the really cheap stuff when I was a kid. That you could get like by the gallon. Just like a gallon of orange juice from Kroger. I actually liked that stuff. But I feel like it's kind of tough to screw up. Even orange juice that isn't my favorite is still like pretty decent. I just don't drink it very much. What'd you say? It seemed like something I would say in the Super Duper Divorce. Oh, you were joking. You don't really care. Well, some people are really picky about that. It's like, I feel like it's similar to the preference of, you know, do you like your peanut butter crunchy or you know, or what would just be nuts, no nuts, smooth. What's it called? Creamy, crunchy or creamy peanut butter. Your dad told you when he was a kid he was lucky to get a carton with 1/3 pulp. And most of the carton was pulp most of the time. Yeah, I mean, if you buy... You can purposely buy milk, or not milk. Yeah, you don't want milk with pulp in it. That's some bad milk. Stay away from the milk with pulp. I think that's just called cottage cheese. Now we're rocking and rolling here. I could go either way on peanut butter. Another one of those things I don't eat very often, but growing up, I didn't really care. I would eat both. Man, look at that. Ooh, boy, we are poning. We are rocking and rolling with this weapon set here. Just gotta keep it up. I do need to find myself maybe just the slightest bit of chicken. Just a little bit to heal up some. Your cat's trying to take your chicken. Our cats like to act as if they're raccoons. You know, they act like they're never fed. Because they just devour their food immediately, and then they're out there the rest of the day. Just waiting in the wings, just waiting for you to look away for 1 second. Walk away from your food, and they are just right up in there immediately. And it's like, dude, what the heck, man? I've already fed you. You can't just eat and eat and eat all day long. You're gonna get too fat. You're gonna be like Garfield. Actually, those are drink sizes. Yeah. Don't act like that guy. Nobody likes that guy. Nobody likes actually guys. Can we get that King Bible? We do that. Just 3 more of those. Ah, we got the Lancet. Oh, the name just came to me. Saginaw. That's the place in Michigan I was trying to think of. That is where the producer I've worked with is from. He's from Saginaw. I've stayed up there multiple times. That's where we recorded Action Figures, the Action Figures album. Up there in Saginaw. Your Calico walked up onto your dad's stomach. Gained his trust by rubbing against him, and then she just took a slice of pizza off his dad's plate and ran to the basement. I'm telling you, gotta watch out. They're tricky. Hey, that's all we got left. Look at that. We are pretty much maxed out. Max to the max. I'm working on... We'll get more Super Duper Divorce. That was the fastest I've ever done an episode. Like, I made that pretty quickly. not every episode is going to be like a half-hour, 20-minute extravaganza. There will be some variation. I just needed to prove to myself that I could whip up an episode in the span of a few days just to do it. I kind of have to force myself to just be like, okay, because I keep coming up with ideas, and it's like, no, we need to have some episodes that are just more simple, straight ahead. Not everyone can be a Hollywood production, or else I'll never finish any. Yeah, I'm trying to. Well, no, I'm doing it. There's no try about it. In the process. Foe 22. Okay. We're at level 62. Evolved Santa Water. Damaging zones follow you and grow when they move. Look at this, man. This is crazy. Big coin bag or floor chicken. Doesn't really matter. Either one. Either one. So we can just stand right here. And look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Increase your luck for a chance to get 4 choices. If I find a luck increasing item, then maybe so. I mean, look, I don't even have to hardly move. Unless I just want to collect orbs. That's what the only thing I need to do. Move around. Yes, do or do not. There is no try. I try to remember. Well, there I go. I try. I remember that as best I can. Just do it. Just do it. That's what I'm doing. I'm in the process of actually working on the next one already. So, you know. It's happening. We're just going to keep adding big coin bags, I think. Ooh, boy. They are in trouble now. These dudes are in serious troubles. I mean, I could, like I said, I could just stand there. But I feel like by moving around, I'm able to take the fight to them a little more quickly, which is going to allow me to increase my levels a bit faster than if I just stay in one spot. Which does make you feel like a badass when you just don't even have to move. But I'm trying to gain as many levels as possible, get as many coins as possible. I mean, was that another level already? Was that 2 at once? Look at that. Boom. I mean, just pure ownage. Pure ownage is happening. Pure unfiltered ownage is going on right now here at the dairy plant. They can't keep up. They sure can't. We got about 6 minutes left It's looking pretty good. This seems to be a pretty nice setup. If I can keep slicing through them and gaining levels, this is about as good a run as I could hope for. Seems to be a fantastic loadout, you might say. Just a great combination of items we got going on. Tirana's Box. Cursed item, but increases might, projectile speed, duration, and area by 4%. Well, it's cursed. I don't know if I want to risk that right now. It's new, though. And I think I need to get that. I'm going to get it. I'm just getting it. I'm not going to be afraid. I think I can still handle it, even with the cursed item. See, I'm not sure how it's cursed. Because nothing bad has happened so far. Maybe it slows me down? Could that be it? It's not telling me what's bad about it. It just said this item's cursed. Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything bad as a result of me getting it. So how cursed can it be? And this thing's going to be maxed out pretty soon. Alright. Again. I mean, we know it's just this one, so it should be automatic. Really. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, look, and they gave me flaming hot garlic bread. Unreal. I mean, this is just... it's not even fair. Going up to level 6, then only 3 more after this one. We'll have this thing all maxed out. Oh, there's a guy who's finally sticking around for a minute. Not dying immediately. Oh, okay, there. I've finally taken some damage. So I should go over here and heal up. Gonna have to watch that. Gotta watch out who I'm standing in the middle of. I want to screw this up now. I need some schmohawks to cut through here. It's kind of slowed down just a little bit. Just ever so slightly, but here we go. There we are. Only 2 more left. Well, 1 after this. And Tirana's box will be all boxed up. The Corn Miser return in the next Super Duper Divorce. I always have to get my games from Grandpa Corn Miser. He is the facilitator of the games. That's his role in the Super Duper Divorce universe. There it is, level 9. Last one. kind of surprised I never got the, whatever it is, where it turns the whatchamacallit. I could take the floor chicken. It turns the garlic into like this ominous, almost black portal that really does a lot of damage as it surrounds you. Gonna need a chicken. If I could find just one chicken, there we go. That's what I like to see right there. Oh my gosh. Look at all of this. Woo boy. Woo woo woo. Holy cow. Man, this is nuts. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord, look at it. Look at him go. Look at all those coins falling down. Oh my gosh. You want Pop Culture to be in the next Super Duper Divorce? We'll have to see if he's busy. I'll see what he's up to. He likes to spend a lot of time studying the pop culture of old, you know, so I'll have to see if he's open. See if he can stop by. Done. Let's just see. Oh shit! Come on, give me that floor chicken. I wandered too far into the shit there. Number 2. Give me the number 2. Ah, damn it. I don't want the... That's not what I needed at that particular time. I need to move over here. There. That's what I was hoping for. Let's see what's in here. See, now I'm starting to take some damage again. And that's worrying. Alright, how about the floor chicken? How about give me that number 2? Let's do the number 2. A new character, you never know. Oh, what was that? Oh gosh. Oh dear. They're trying to get after me. Uh-oh. I definitely need the floor chicken now. I definitely need that number 2 now. I am being descended upon by the swarms here. Okay, that helps a little bit, but they're still getting to me. Not so good. This has gotten crazy. It's gotten too crazy. I can't move. I can't go anywhere. I need the floor chicken again. It's got to be number 2. Or else I'm going to crash out. As they say, I'm going to crash out early. No, I still haven't figured out what I'm going to play tomorrow. It's still up in the air. Oh dear, another floor chicken. If I can get that, I can hang on a little bit longer. Alright, it allows me just a bit more time. There we go. We're gaining the levels. That's what I needed. We're at 92. Level 92. Level 93 now. Could make 100. It's possible. I don't know if I've done that yet. Alright, feeling good again. You want me to play Doom 1, 2, and 3? That would be like a days-long stream. Those original, like Doom 1 and 2, those aren't quick games to get through. I mean, if you know where you're going, you know how to speedrun them, yeah, but for someone like me, coming in as a noob, I've never beaten the original Doom. Nor 2, nor 3. So, that would not be a quick stream. What is that, 96? Are we at 96 now? Is that level 96? Woohoo! Woohoo! Start on them. Like I said, I want to get through Dark Ages before I start another Doom game. I wouldn't be against completing Dark Ages and then going back and starting Doom 1, maybe. I could kind of hop back and forth. We are at level 100 now. That's 101. We just got 101. Hell yeah. But probably before I start another like story-based game that would be multiple streams to get through, I think I might just maybe another game, something like this where you can just kind of jump in and play it. Something that's not going to require, you know, any particular following of the story or anything like that. You know, maybe an online multiplayer of some sort, or something a little more arcadey. But I would like to play through the original Doom games. I think that's a good idea. Jeez, we're just rocking and rolling now. I mean, this is taking quite a while to get through just because I'm gaining a level like every 2 seconds. Alright, Super Cool is going to bed. I'm gonna wrap up after this game's over. And hopefully I make it another minute. I hope I can do that. See if I unlock the next stage. But hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, Super Cool. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be here playing something. And same to you, don't let the vampires bite. Make sure you haven't invited any vampires into your home. If you have, get that nice garlic necklace going, like Sam from Lost Boys. Oh, what are these guys now? We got a bunch of like these kind of robot golem looking fellows here. They're coming in. But we are still raising our game. Like every 2 seconds, another level. We're getting up there. "51 seconds to go. Will we make it?" Coming down to the wire. Can I stop myself from getting overwhelmed? See, I see some rubies over there. Some coins, some gems. They call it the big coin bag, but we're collecting gems here. So you kind of mix currencies a little bit in this game. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. Just keep raising the roof. 44 seconds to go. Just 44 seconds to go. That's all it's gonna take. Just 44. Just gotta... Just 44. That's all. Come on now. Down to 40. Down to 40. Come on, keep moving. Get that number 2. Let's just get the chicken. 36 seconds left. 36 seconds to hang on. And make it official. There we go. Might as well do a floor chicken. Or was I full on that already? I don't know. Why not a big coin bag? Go ahead and give me 25 extra. That's fine with me. Whatever you need. Oh no! Floor chicken! For sure! Come on, give me the number 2. I need the number 2. I need it now. I need it if I am to hang on. With 32 seconds left. Floor chicken, I gotta have it. Gotta have it. Gonna have to have it. Don't give me the coin bag now. I don't need that. Mm-mm. Don't need it. No! No! Yeah, if I'd have gotten the fucking... if I would have gotten that chicken, that could have made the difference. Unbelievable. Made it to level 120, and it wasn't enough. That's insane. Well, you know, what are you going to do? Well, I gotta end on that one. I got nothing left. The gas tank is empty after that one. Whew. Gosh. Well, man. 8,680. What does that even do? What is this? Increases might, projectile speed, duration, and area. That's called Omni. What is this? Do you have to, like, you gotta buy this every time? I thought I picked that up last time. That's crap. Did I get any other guys that I can purchase now? For all of my trouble? Croachy Frito. Sounds like Crunchy Frito. Like a corn chip guy. Starts with 1 revival, gains 1 more revival at level 33. Lama Ladonna. I can buy these 2. Like to unlock the characters. That's something, I guess. Wow. Man. Crazy. Crazy. Be back tomorrow. 11 p.m. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. We'll be here. So, Sparrow, thanks for hanging. I gotta get to bed. I gotta get some sleepy sleeps. The children wake up in the morning, and, you know, the day begins, whether I like it or not. So, I gotta shove off to bed, put my head down, get the eyes shut for a few hours. But don't worry. You don't have to wait long for the next stream. And we'll be back with something fun on Tuesday night. I'll come up with something fun. I'll come up with something we've never done before. I think that'll be the pitch. We'll play a game that we've never played before on the channel. I'll find something brand new to play. So to everybody watching right now, if you haven't done so, please sub to the channel. Wherever you are. Twitch, Kick, YouTube, wherever you are. But especially go over to YouTube, because I also do uploads there. So if you like uploaded videos, and who doesn't? Even if you watch streams a lot, I feel like everybody uses YouTube for a little bit, right? So check Super Divorce out over there, youtube.com/superdivorce. And you know, 11 p.m. Monday through Friday. Sparrow, you're the only one left. Is that it? It's showing up 4 people watching right now. So we might have a lurker or 2 somewhere. Maybe not on YouTube, maybe not on Twitch, maybe on Kick. Maybe the bot is still hanging out. But you're the only one chatting, Sparrow. Anyone else watching, feel free to jump in the chats anytime you'd like. It's not scary. But if you'd rather lurk, that's perfectly fine. I'm just glad you're here hanging out. All right? So until next time, everyone, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. And bye-bye.